Hi and welcome back to Rad Riders. Today I'm going to remove the bulkhead of the Transit Custom. Want to get some light in there and get the air flowing through. So I'm going to take the bulkhead out so it's going to be more comfortable, let some more air in, let it breathe. If you want to know how to take this bulkhead out, I'll show you the steps and follow me. Basic tools required. We've got a wrench with an adapter down to a 13mm socket. 13mm socket will take the bolts out which hold the restraints, the tie down points down, and then we've got a torque setting. Torque setting is an M12 and that will take the bolts out all the way around the top of the bulkhead. Let's crack on with it and see how easy it comes out. Because these fans had light use, they're coming out very, very easy. First one out. What I'm going to do, I'm going to keep all the torque bolts, and then when I've took the bulkhead out, I'm going to use it to plug the holes back so you've not got holes all over, and then I know where they are. So if I never need to put the bulkhead back in, I simply just take them out and place it all up. I'm sure you don't want to watch me take all these torques and bolts out. If I come into any difficulties, I will let you know, but I'll show you when they're all out and I'll remove the bulkhead. Catch you in a bit. The ones at the top are a little bit recessed, set further in, so I'm going to need an extension bar to get those out. And let there be light. Now when you took all the bolts out, the torque bolts, you'd have these little clips here. And they're pretty straightforward, but they just hold in the top of the bulkhead to stop it flying out altogether. So you just simply slide them down. It's pretty clean at the back of here. And now to take the bottom section out. And with the bolts and the anchor points removed, we should simply just remove the lower bulkhead. Like so. So there it is with the full bulkhead removed. I'm going to put these bolts back in, these torque bolts. And at the bottom, but that's the difference in the back. And again, letting lots of light in now to the rear and ventilation. Plus you can put the driver's seat further back, so if you're tall like me, that's an added bonus. But it just lifts and lightens the cabin. And as I say, I'm going to be sleeping in here, so I need as much ventilation as possible. Still got the space under there. I'll put these bolts back, give it a clean up, and then we'll finalise. Catch you in a bit. There's the bulkhead removed on the lawn. That's job complete. So I've given a wipe down of all the surfaces with an antibacterial spray, and I've put the torque bolts back in the position to cover the holes, and both of the tie down points are put back. It's amazing what you find when you remove panels. So far I found a hair clip, a 20p piece, an air freshener which has still got some fresh on that, and a handful of bolts. So the next step in the conversion's already done, which means I can transport my bike and sleep in here. I didn't want to sleep in the van with a bulkhead because it can get quite claustrophobic, and if you wake up in the middle of the night and you're a little bit disorientated, I can't even say that word, and you forget where you were, at least now I've got some light coming in from the cab rather than just waking up in the pitch black and relying on the 12 volt lighting that it's got. So I'm away this weekend at the Hags Bank up in Cumbria. It's a reunion weekend, it's the 11th one. It's a weekend of road riding and off-road riding, fun games, bands playing, beers, food, but mainly going for the banter, the chats and the rides. There's plenty of rides going out there for all levels of riders, whether it's off-road or on-road. There's plenty there to keep you going. So I'm going to take this van, I'm going to try it out for the first time. Come along, I'll do some filming and I'll show you how that weekend goes. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this small edition. I'm Mick, you've been watching Rad Riders. Please come along on the next adventure where we'll do Hags Bank and see what we get up to, test this van out on its first outing. And I hope you join me on my journey to convert this van into the ultimate moto camper stroke stealth stroke transport camper van. Thank you very much for watching. I will catch you on the next one. Bye for now.